The Isaiah Factor Uncensored starts right now.
And welcome to The Factor Uncensored. It's a case we have tracked plenty here on The Factor. An underage sex trafficking victim right here in Harris County, lured by a sick-ass adult on Facebook. Now, the Texas Supreme Court has ruled that sex trafficking victims can sue the Facebook giant. It's thanks to the work of a Houston attorney who says her work has only just begun. And joining us now here on The Factor Uncensored, the attorney who filed the lawsuit back in 2018 against Facebook is Annie McAdams. Annie, you were on the show several times about this issue, and the Texas Supreme Court has ruled. For those who are not quite clear on what this means, what does this mean?
Well, it's a really big development in our case. Back in 2018, we had filed suit against Facebook for their facilitation of sex trafficking. And we have fought for this long, believe it or not, just solely for the right to bring our case. This is not a ruling on the merits. We still have to work through discovery and get to a jury. But this landmark decision is just now allowing these victims to move forward with their case.
Now, what did Facebook contend in court to push against this effort?
Sure. Facebook relied on a law that was passed in 1996 called the Communications Decency Act. And the Communications Decency Act, sometimes you hear it as Section 230, has been used as a block to anybody from even being able to file these cases, dismissing them right out the gate. And our team is one of the first, or is the first team to actually defeat the Communications Decency Act defense against a social media company.
Now, when we talk about Facebook's responsibility, their liability, what are they blamed for? Lay that out for us when it comes to sex trafficking.
Sure. Texas is actually one of the leaders in this country in the fight against sex trafficking. Back in 2009, the Texas legislature passed a law that says if you're a company that knowingly benefits from the facilitation of sex trafficking, that you can be held responsible. We have seen the horrors of sex trafficking and how law enforcement can only do so much. At some point, civil justice has to step in to support law enforcement in the fight against sex trafficking, because it's not just the buyers, it's not just the pimps and the traffickers, but it's also these companies that are turning a willful blind eye and sharing in the profits of sex trafficking that should have to shoulder the burden of recovery as well.
Now, for those who can't seem to wrap their heads around what is Facebook's liability, give us a scenario in where Facebook would be held responsible, or you could say Facebook is responsible for what's going on the website. Give us an example of that.
Absolutely. Here's what we believe the evidence is going to show, that Facebook not only knowingly benefits, but the way that they knowingly benefit is by allowing unregistered users communicate with minors. And a lot of the times what you'll see in these scenarios is I'll go tough on the parents and I'll say, well, weren't you checking your child, who they were interacting with? But the reality is Facebook doesn't verify who uses their platform. And the reason is because that equates to ad dollars. Facebook makes their monies off selling advertisements. And so connecting—
The more users you have, the more valuable your advertising space is on Facebook. The more the advertiser has to pay, as long as you have millions and possibly billions of users.
Absolutely. And this is the first step in actually holding them accountable for the way that that platform operates. But it goes a step further than that. It's ad dollars, but there's also algorithms here. And it's, as much as I've lived with this case, it's still sometimes very hard to explain the way that algorithms are connecting these predators with these children. How is a 46-year-old man in Georgia connecting with my 14-year-old victim here in Harris County? And it's actually taking a look at how those algorithms can sometimes produce profits to Facebook and why they're benefiting from these connections that are being made.
So what's the next step for you, Annie?
Well, my goodness, we're right back down here in district court. We will enter the discovery phase. I think the big question right now, though, is Facebook going to appeal? We did not have a clean win at the Supreme Court. While we did have a significant win to proceed, there are still some common law issues out there that need to be resolved. Is Facebook going to appeal this lawsuit to the U.S. Supreme Court? You know, I'd say most of the experts say that they'd be crazy to let the U.S. Supreme Court have a crack at this case. I, for one, am looking to get this case in front of a Harris County jury as quickly as possible. But I welcome the fight. If they want to go to D.C., we're ready to go to D.C. and make sure that we get a nationwide ruling on this.
All right, Annie McAdams, congratulations on that first step. Now you have another hurdle to win the case. We appreciate you, and we've been following you here on The Factor. Thank you so much for your time and what you're doing for the young people here in Texas and the rest of our country.
Now, as we will keep an eye on this case.